Okay, it's day 18. 18 days in a row making videos. I'm getting pretty tired, but I'm on the home stretch. It's downhill from here. And yesterday I shot a match. And yesterday I was real happy I got to shoot a match because it was raining, and the original match I was 1 and 2 got canceled, but it was really good. I was so happy just about getting to shoot that a match that I really didn't realize I messed a lot of things up at this match. I really did not shoot that great. I dropped some points, and some of my game plans weren't very good. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so the first stage I shot was just a warm-up stage. It was 9 rounds. Didn't have 9 rounds total. 3 rounds weak, 3 rounds strong, 3 down freestyle, and I just survived it. I shot it clean and just survived that stage. That's what you do, you know. You can't win on that stage, but you certainly can lose if you have to go to your reload or stuff like that happens. It really hurts your time overall. But anyways, so the second stage I shot was sitting down with something in my hand, and my weak hand, and strong hand only was the whole thing. Once you got to your reload, you could drop the thing. And I shot it.
Shooter, are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. Stand up.
Left to right. And for a strong-handed shooter, that's against the recoil. If I would have shot it right to left, it would have went with the recoil a little bit more between transitions. And then my reload, it would have been closer for my reload too. And I just shot it backwards. I don't know why. I was the first shooter on the stage, but I really shot that stage backwards. I should have shot it right to left and been closer to my reload at the end. And those little tenths, those add up after, you know. At Nationals, I lost to first place in my division by under a second. After 2 days of shooting in 200 rounds, it came down to under a second. So those little things really add up. And that's something I can't do at a sanctioned match, is shoot a stage backwards like that. Alright, so the next stage I shot was kind of a long-range stage. It was just one position, 6 targets downrange, 3 shots on each. And I kind of just made the commitment to myself, no extra shots, because the non-threat was kind of tight there. And it kind of encouraged myself to get my hits. If I shoot extra shots, sometimes they get a little sloppy. So I wanted to no extra shots and be smooth and just equal cadences of what I wanted between transitions and shots. So.
Zero.
1
1
0
0
2
2
3.
I shot 2 down on the one left of the non-thread, which is not bad. I was just staying away from the non-thread. But then I threw a 3 down shot. So that 3 down shot really hurt my score on that stage. But I just got to tighten up my groups. Alright, so the next stage was moving to the right. And moving to the right stage is so much easier for me being right-handed. But I started the gun with downloaded to 6. So I went steel, and I almost tried to go to the other steel.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stand by.
Skipping the paper, almost a dumb mistake there, but I corrected it, wasted a little bit of time there, and then because I knew I was going to unload on that paper, so I didn't give it much respect because I was thinking steel, and empty on that paper. But anyways, I got emptied on that paper and got my reload going into the next position, and that stage was, I shot well. Okay, now this is where the wheels completely fell off. I was shooting the stage reversed. I just shot the stage going to the right. Now I'm shooting it to the left, and now the paper gets bows and beaks, so it's 2 to the body, 1 to the head. and the heads are drooping because of the rain. So it's really tough, especially for me because I'm taller. Those heads were like disappearing on me. And the first head, I missed the zero, and I thought about making it up, and I wasted some time thinking about it and didn't make it up. And then I had some extra shots on the other ones.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Stand by.
And so on this stage, my two game plans were to tack reload in between each position, because it was 5 shots, minimal of 5 shots, a minimal of 7 shots, and then at the next position I was thinking, you know what, I should tack reload in between each position, give me plenty of rounds, throw extra shots of those heads. And the other one was just a slide lock reload. I got lazy and just slide locked reload at the second position, and at the last minute I decided that, so that's what really messed me up. It kind of threw off my round count. So I threw some extra dump shots in the second position. When I got to this last position, I kind of threw one at the head, and then I went back to make it up, and I missed again. And I don't know if it was the background or the way the head was drooping that that's why I missed it. So now I'm over the fault line trying to get a reload in to get that one shot on that headshot. It's 5 seconds. I'm looking at 5 seconds there. So, I mean, I can definitely reload faster than that. But at first I was thinking, oh man, that's a PE because I was over the fault line. But since I've already fired 2 shots at it, plenty of shots at it, that it's no big deal. But that stage really, I really messed that up, and I shouldn't let that stuff happen. You know, if you do the tack reloads in between each position, yes, it is an extra reload. But I gained so much more reliability. I don't have to worry about slide lock. I'm not doing a standing reload, so it saves me a lot of time. And, you know, I practice my tactical reloads enough to trust them to be able to go to that extra one like that. In cases like that, at sanction matches, I want to be able to go to that third mag.
All right.
If you have more, shoot 'em.
All right, so the next stage was kind of a longer stage. I started moving backwards on 2 shots, on 2 targets. And when it's 2 easy shots like that, I did a good job of staying focused and giving them the respect I should have, because I got to move backwards. So I shot him on the move and got it pretty close to that transition over there. I did a good job of keeping both hands on the gun and keeping it up, getting that transition in that first transition. So I did good on that. I did a good job of getting the hand off the gun so I could move, because these positions were kind of long. I did mess up on the last 2. I put 3 rounds on each because I had 3 rounds.
Give me a nod.
I'm ready.
Stand by.
All right, so on the last stage, I had 2 game plans here. I was gonna draw and engage the targets behind me, draw and move at the same time, or the second plan was to have a static draw right there. And I went with the static draw. It seemed like it worked better with that tight cover line there. So I drew and hit those on those first 2, and then I stepped out. And the targets that I gave, the easy targets that I gave a bunch of respect to last time I shot them on the other stage, I gave them 0 respect on this one. And I even made up a shot on it because I knew I jerked it. But evidently I missed the other one. I dropped 1 point down on the other one too. So, but I think I shot the rest. It was real muddy, so I couldn't be aggressive on my movements. But the accuracy was there, so I did pretty good on the accuracy and being smooth. I hit that, unloaded on that one target backing up, and got to my position by the time I got my reload. I really, timed that well. This is what I did on that. So I did do something right.
like to finish with load and